Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Don't change your dial, nothing wrong with your computer. It is Wednesday, November 4th, 2020, meaning it is the day after Election Day. Yes, I just left all that stuff up here on the video because as part of our review today, I wanted to go over each individual question, make sure that you understood it. So before we get to what we're doing today, which again is all going to be about yesterday's election, we're going to go ahead and take a quick class review of what we did. We talked about election day and we had a few blanks. All right, let's go ahead and fill those puppies in. Again, we have two parties and they have their own elections where they narrow people down in their party. All these Republicans got narrowed down to one. All these Democrats got narrowed down to one. And that type of election is called a primary election. All right, is the first election that we have in an election cycle. A primary election. That's only between the parties and it narrows down the candidates. Once we have winners from that, those two winners of the primary elections take place in something called the general election. The general election is the major election that gives us a president. All right, that's what you call that's the name of the election. It's a general election that gives us a president. Now, this is the tough one, I said. Same day every 2 years. I'm not even going to write it out. The answer is the general elections take place on the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November on even numbered years. Boom. Why? It's a good question. And actually, I can tell you why. Back in the day, we didn't have as much technology. We didn't have as good a means of transportation as they did in the 1800s or when the Constitution was written in September 1787. But for that reason, they said we cannot make an election on a Monday because Monday we have other things to do. It takes a lot of time as well to travel in to town to vote. Remember, not everybody lived really close. So they said, let's make it on the first Tuesday after the first Monday. Meaning, if you don't have a Monday and the first day of November is a Tuesday, that's not election day. It's not the first Tuesday in November. You have to have at least one Monday, and then you have a Tuesday. The Tuesday after that is election day. So election day can never be the first. The earliest it could possibly be is the second. This year, it was yesterday, the 3rd. Now, same day every 2 years, first Tuesday after the first Monday in November on even numbered years. Once we have a new president, that president doesn't start work until January, hope you got this one right, 20th. January 20th is Inauguration Day every year. And finally, the last question we're going to go over, which was the first question of our assignment, was what is the third requirement of becoming president? We said 1, you have to be a natural born citizen of the United States. 2, you have to be at least 35 years old. And 3, you have to be a resident for at least the past 14 years. Past 14 years, meaning if you weren't a resident for the past 14 years, you cannot be president of the United States. Now, let's go ahead. We talked about last class, gave you all the answers to the assignment. Today, we have an election day current event. Election day current event, what is that? Well, I want you to give me a current event based on what happened yesterday. Could this current event be kind of up in the air? Sure. Basically, I want you to tell me about what happened in the election. Do we have a president? If so, is it a new president? If it's not a new president, is it our old president? How much did he win by? Basically, just tell me everything that you possibly can about yesterday's election. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret. This class was recorded before November 4th, also before November 3rd. So I don't know what the outcome is. Few things to keep in mind. If we have a winner, it should be really easy. Tell me who was the winner. How did they win? By how many votes? What states did they carry? If we don't have a winner, tell me what's going on. What's the next steps? Basically, what is going on in the world right now? If we don't have a winner, why don't we have one? Are they counting votes still? Is everything messed up because of coronavirus? Tell me what's happening in your current event. You want to tell me basically anything you possibly can related to Election Day yesterday in your own words. Act like I don't know, because guess what? I don't know right now. So tell me everything that's going on for your current event. That is going to be your assignment and your attendance question. We're doubling it up. Put a little reminder on here as well. Don't forget, all late work due this week. Going to be reminding you all week. I need it. Ask me if you don't know what you're missing. I'll tell you. All right? Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm looking forward to those current events. Let me know what happened yesterday. And is it still happening today? Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you on Friday.